Following my last video, I think it is safe to assume that I've been following the Supermega story by far the longest out of anything else. And I thought, why not make a conspiracy speculating on how it happened, about who really masterminded this. Hello everyone, Ren here, or Alias, and today I shall show my Supermega is over conspiracy theory. Now, this video is 100% speculation. Do not take anything I say here seriously at all. I have no way of verifying what actually happened. I was not there, you were probably not there. This is me putting the puzzle together with the information that I currently have. So I believe this is what happened. Lex was close friends with Layton. Lex wanted to tell her story about how Matt and Ryan were not acting fast enough on her sexual assault story, which is fair. It was her story to tell, she should say it if she wants to. Layton was an ex-Supermega employee, and he was let go of the company for what we can speculate are normal reasons. The only problem I could really verify was that there was a pop-up shop that Layton mishandled, and Layton felt that he was thrown under the bus and took the blame for that pop-up shop. But that's pretty much the only situation I can really confirm. After Layton was let go, he had an axe to grind against Supermega. He saw that Lex had a story to tell about Supermega that will paint them in a bad light, so he wanted to stack bad accusations against Supermega so they can take down the whole channel. Now, it is worth pointing out that Lex, by this time, is dating Ethan is Online, another one of the conspirators. Ethan is the one that hosted the Supermega is Over party livestream, smoking pot, watching the count go down. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. The only thing that matters right now that you know is that Ethan is dating Lex. And in my opinion, Ethan was just trying to be a good boyfriend. You know? That's what he was trying to do. Now, one of the people in the background, Layton, Lex, or Ethan, convinced Morkpie to tell her story about how Matt used her for sex and how he cheated on his current girlfriend even though he was single at the time. Now, my guess for why they brought Morkpie in is because she has a bigger channel than a lot of people. She's a famous internet celebrity, so you know, she's a good card to have when you wanna bring down a company. Now, Ethan, trying to be a good boyfriend, teamed up with Lex and Layton on bringing down Supermega. I think Ethan helped Lex script the video. Again, I have no way to confirm this, but it will explain some of the contradictions in the video. Layton just tried to backstab Matt and Ryan because, I don't know, they didn't think they would respond this well to all the accusations. So all the homophobic jokes that were once okay are suddenly not. Now, Ethan's script in the video explains why Lex's video had all this unrelated stuff in it. It lost focus extremely quickly. Like, instead of telling her story, she told everything else but her story. And this video that Lex did was the culmination of everything Ethan, Layton, and Lex have managed to bundle up together. Now, before they posted it though, they needed a bigger channel. Because even though they are famous in their own right, they are not as big as their friend Nick is not green, a good friend of Ethan. And now Nick, with all this information he was fed by the three conspirators, did his video in a rush. That's why it seems so sloppy. The infamous Supermega is full of horrible people. And to their surprise, it blew up and everybody was going against Supermega. But as we know about this story, how it ends, Matt and Ryan responded and everybody turned against them. And when everybody turned against them, they all turned on each other. Now this brings to the more theoretical stuff. Again, do not take my word for anything of this. This is just me piecing the puzzle together. I think Layton was the mastermind behind this, because he was immediately thrown under the bus. As soon as they got the chance, as soon as they saw the water was too hot, they just threw him under the bus. Immediately. No goddamn hesitation. Now you may say, this proves he wasn't the one, he was just a scapegoat. But in this case, in this specific case, I feel like you can't throw someone under the bus unless there's enough evidence to make it believable that they were the mastermind. With Leighton under the bus, taking most of the heat and being run off the internet, it was every man to himself. Morgpie came out and said that she was co-opted and persuaded into joining the dog pile. She never really apologized about what she did. Ethan and Lex said that everybody else is wrong, especially Ethan now that he's back on Twitter. He keeps telling people that, oh, you're just believing the lies that Turkey Tom said. And then when people point out like the lies in the original videos, they're like, oh, it's just out of context. And when people point out the context, he just keeps making excuses. And their biggest excuse is that Lex's story just got muddied by this revenge plot that was masterminded. And Nick is not green, being the biggest of them all and the one that could lose the most, cut off all contact with them. There is that infamous line where Leighton is crying saying, Nick is someone who showed me true friendship. And then Nick says, I never consider any of them friends. Out of all of them, Nick is the one that's most actively online because it's his job being a YouTuber. Ethan is coming slowly back. Lex is saying that she's working on her video. Leighton is completely off the internet. Again, he was the guy thrown under the bus, so he can't really come back after that. And I do have a theory as to why Nick just like immediately cut off all contact, because he was the one with the most to lose. So if he just says, oh, they used me and manipulated me, he can just wash his hands out of this whole situation. Be like, oh, I fucked up. I was used and manipulated by them. Like what Morgpie did. Well, this was the conspiracy theory. Sorry about the short video. I was busy this weekend. And I'm also kinda sick. Well, this has been Ren, or Alias. Bye bye.